Good morning. I'm Nicholas De Leon, and this is the Tucson Daily Brief for March 8th, 2026. Turning to government and policy, Governor Hobbs vetoes Charlie Kirk license plate bill. Arizona Governor Katie Hobbs on Friday vetoed Senate Bill 1439, which would have created a specialty license plate honoring conservative influencer Charlie Kirk, who was shot and killed while speaking at a Utah college campus last year. In her veto letter, Hobbs wrote that while Kirk's assassination was tragic and a horrifying act of violence, specialty license plates should remain nonpartisan. A portion of each plate's fees would have gone to the nonprofit branch of Turning Point USA, the organization Kirk founded. That's according to Tucson Sentinel, http www.tucsonsentinel.com, local report 030726, Hobbs Kirk veto, Arizona Gov Hobbs vetoes Charlie Kirk license plate bill, Arizona Mirror, https:/asmirror.com, briefs Hobbs vetoes Charlie Kirk license plate bill, report big cap cuts would trigger nearly $3 trillion economic hit and millions of job losses in Arizona. If the federal government halts Central Arizona Project water deliveries, Arizona would suffer a nearly $3 trillion total economic hit and lose millions of projected jobs by 2060, according to a new report. The cap supplies a significant share of Tucson's water supply, making the finding directly relevant to Pima County's long-term planning. That's according to Arizona Daily Star, https:/tucson.com/news/local subscriber/article 021ABFF ZER to 179C 47E7 to 9A37 to 2A76663C4E6A3.html. Arizona Senate passes unlimited capital gains tax exemption on home sales. A measure approved by the Arizona Senate would create an unlimited exemption on state capital gains taxes from home sales, expanding the current $250,000 single filer and $500,000 joint filer limit. The bill still requires House action and a governor's signature before taking effect. That's according to Arizona Daily Star, https:/tucson.com/news, local article 4BD7931C F7ED 4EC3 to 8AC3 to 224693D7ECB720 DHS intends to contract Marana facility as Immigration Detention Center. The Department of Homeland Security intends to award a contract to Management and Training Corporation to use its Marana facility as an immigration detention center, according to Pima Resists ICE, Price, a local organization opposing the plan. The Marana facility would represent a significant expansion of immigration detention capacity in the Tucson metropolitan area. That's according to Tucson local media Boss Explorer News, https://www.tucsonlocalmedia.com. A Explorer News Department of Homeland Security intends to contract Management Training Corporation for Detention Center Article 7C8E7E95 to 9BB1 to 4779 to 93EB 443E953 BDCB0.html. Starting with public safety, man who allegedly molested boy in Tucson church pews faces new criminal charges. A man who previously admitted to molesting a boy has been indicted on new charges of child sexual abuse alleged to have occurred during church services in Tucson. The case involves abuse that reportedly took place in church pews in front of other congregants. That's according to Arizona Daily Star, http:/tucson.com/news local article 4 A77382E F693 to 475 A6DF04F0D2DD25C56.html. In business and development news, legal battle in Marana, two lawsuits filed over proposed data center rezoning. A legal dispute has emerged over a proposed data center on roughly 600 acres in North Marana, near the Arizona Veterans Memorial Cemetery. The Marana Town Council unanimously approved the rezoning earlier this year, but two separate lawsuits have been filed challenging referendum petitions that sought to put the decision before voters. The town rejected the petitions, saying they lacked legally required property descriptions. That's according to KGUN 9 Shades, https www.kgun9.com/news, community-inspired journalism, Marana legal battle in Marana, two lawsuits filed relating to proposed data center. Hermosa mine hits milestone after Forest Service releases environmental review. South 32's Hermosa mine, located about 30 miles southwest of Tucson, reached a key development milestone after the U.S. Forest Service released a draft environmental impact statement and accompanying documents. The review lays the groundwork for potential federal approval of the controversial copper and zinc mine later this year. That's according to Tucson Sentinel, http www.tucsonsentinel.com, local report 030626 Hermosa Mine. Review Hermosa Mine hits milestone after Forest Service releases Enviro Review. AI and tech reshaping Tucson's identity as a technology hub. Tucson has long been anchored in defense, space, and optical sciences, but a surge in artificial intelligence investment is accelerating and broadening the local tech sector. Industry observers say the pace of AI adoption is faster than any previous technology wave the city has experienced. That's according to Inside Tucson Business. HTTP www.insidetucsonbusiness.com news, Tucson S-Tech moment how technology is shaping up in Tucson article, Waxine 543C03 to 54B5 to 4EA4 to 946F 9DEAC 15AA9E6.2 HTML. In community news, Tucson Festival of Books debuts clear bag policy for indoor sessions next weekend. For the first time in its 17-year history, the Tucson Festival of Books will require clear tote bags for entry to author panel sessions. The event takes place next weekend at the University of Arizona campus. That's according to Arizona Daily Star, http:/tucson.com/life entertainment local events article A9385 day 5 to 52E8 to 4773 to 9EC6 F78 E4164 day BHML. Mount Lemmon draws spring break crowd as affordable alternative to beaches. With airfare and travel costs rising, spring break visitors are trading beach destinations for Mount Lemmon, about an hour's drive from Tucson. Businesses on the mountain report roughly a 20% seasonal surge in visitors, with multiple school district spring break schedules creating an extended busy period. That's according to KGUN9 https www.kgun9.com news local news spring break visitors skip the beach for Mount Lemmon's affordable getaway. And now your Tucson weather forecast. No active watches, warnings, or advisories in effect. Alert. Significant storm system moves in Monday. An 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms is forecast for Monday. A notable shift after a dry, warm Sunday. Today, Sunday, March 8th, sunny, high near 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Southeast wind 6 to 10 miles per hour. Precipitation 7%. Tonight, partly cloudy, low around 50 degrees Fahrenheit. South-southeast wind 2 to 7 miles per hour. Precipitation 7%. Tomorrow, Monday, March 9th, rain showers likely late morning into afternoon, then showers and thunderstorms. High near 79 degrees Fahrenheit. South wind 2 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 80%. Looking ahead, Sunday will be the last warm, dry day for several days. A Pacific storm system moves into southern Arizona. Monday bringing a high likelihood of thunderstorms. Residents should prepare for wet conditions. Temperatures will ease from Sunday's near-record warmth heading into the work week. That's your Tucson Daily Brief for March 8th, 2026. I'm Nicholas De Leon. Have a great day.